Stop the scarcity mindset. This divine abundance prayer is the single most powerful key to unlocking your next financial breakthrough. Listen closely. Your current bank balance is an outdated temporary lie. The deep-seated anxiety you feel about retirement, the lingering guilt over past debt, the very fear of becoming a financial burden on your children, all of it is a spiritual illusion designed to keep you small. We are not here for meager savings or a modest life. We are here for exponential, generational overflow. This isn't just a prayer, this is a radical prophetic decree that stops the scarcity mindset dead in its tracks. In the next few moments, you will not just ask for money. You will activate the divine law of unstoppable abundance over your life, opening floodgates you didn't even know existed. We are going beyond hope and moving into absolute certainty. The anxiety ends now. The worry dissolves now. The financial breakthrough is not coming, it is manifesting in the next 30 seconds. Do not dare turn this off. The single greatest shift in your financial reality starts now, and it is irreversible. Embrace the abundance. Welcome, dear friend, to a pivotal moment in your life. This is not just another morning. This is the moment you shift your destiny from fear to faith, from lack to limitless supply. I know the persistent low-level worry that can cling to you, the whisper of not enough that tries to cloud your peace. You've worked hard, you've given generously, and yet the constant pressure of bills, the anxiety about retirement, and the deep-seated fear of becoming a burden to your children still linger. This worry, that gnawing sense of financial limitation, is the very obstacle we are going to dismantle today using the most powerful force in the universe: prophetic prayer and declaration. Look around your life right now and understand this fundamental truth. The universe is designed for absolute abundance, not relentless scarcity. Lack is an illusion. It is a temporary self-imposed blindness rooted in limited thinking. The divine intelligence that created the stars and the oceans placed within you the spiritual blueprint for unlimited prosperity, joy, and independence. You were never meant to merely survive. You were created to thrive, to overflow, and to be an active, powerful channel of divine wealth. This morning, we are not simply asking for money with fingers crossed. We are aligning our entire consciousness with the divine source of all provision. We are intentionally closing the door on the fear of debt, the anxiety of tomorrow, and the heavy weight of past financial mistakes and generational poverty consciousness. We are opening our hands and our hearts wide to receive the boundless, overflowing river of wealth that has always been reserved for us, locked up and waiting for our belief. This deliberate act of spiritual alignment is instantaneous, powerful, and absolutely effective. Let's begin by acknowledging where we are and preparing to leave it behind. Take a deep cleansing breath. Release the tension in your shoulders, the tightness in your chest. Now speak this truth with me right where you are. This is your initial powerful declaration of financial liberation. I acknowledge any and all fear, doubt, and spiritual poverty that has tried to limit my receiving capacity. I forgive myself for every past financial mistake, and I fully release the paralyzing burden of debt consciousness right now. My past does not, cannot, and will not define my glorious financial future. My lack is being reversed this very moment. I am now stepping out of the shadows of scarcity and into the brilliant, sustained light of God's guaranteed provision. I was made for multi-generational abundance, and I claim it now, without apology or reservation. The core destructive belief we are addressing is the idea that you must earn every single dollar through sheer struggle, exhaustion, and physical strain. That is a human concept, a relic of a limited past, and it is utterly exhausting, a path designed to fail you. The divine law of abundance operates entirely differently. It is a state of being and a vibrational frequency, not a tedious, difficult transaction. When you are in true spiritual and mental alignment, provision flows to you easily, effortlessly, and rapidly through expected and entirely unexpected channels, through sudden, brilliant ideas and perfectly timed connections. It is an energetic flow, not a demoralizing, painful physical struggle. You are a deserving steward of magnificent wealth and influence. Your age is not a limitation to your prosperity. It is, in fact, your greatest qualification. Your life experience, your seasoned wisdom, and your demonstrated integrity are the golden spiritual magnets that attract lasting, meaningful, and secure financial expansion. We are calling forth resources not just for our own secure comfort, but to fully fund our ultimate purpose, to leave a powerful, impactful legacy of generosity and to secure our complete, dignified, and unwavering independence. We are guaranteeing that our golden years are our most fruitful, most impactful, and most financially secure. This morning prayer is your personal, immediate, and direct communication with the infinite source of all provision. It bypasses the world's fluctuating economy, the volatile markets, and the limitations of human logic. It plugs you directly into the divine economy, where the rules of limitation simply do not apply, where lack is spiritually impossible. I want you to feel the massive, undeniable shift happening in your energy field right now. Feel the immense weight lifting from your spirit and your shoulders. Feel the new, exciting possibilities stirring vigorously within your soul. The universe is responding immediately and unequivocally to the crystal-clear clarity and intense, focused emotion of your powerful intention. The angels of provision have already been dispatched on your behalf. We are now going to affirm the powerful truth of God's immediate and relentless provision over your life. Repeat these powerful affirmations with me. Let them resonate deep within your heart, past the skepticism of your logical mind and into the absolute certainty of your spirit. I am a powerful magnet for divine ideas that lead to massive, multi-million-dollar sustainable wealth. I am constantly surrounded by golden opportunities for financial increase and massive income generation, which I instantly recognize and seize. My income streams are multiplying exponentially from both expected and totally unexpected, miraculous sources. I am perfectly independent, supremely secure, and absolutely financially free in my golden years and beyond. I am a resource to many. I give and I receive with immense joy and profound gratitude, knowing that the source of all provision is infinite and utterly inexhaustible. Every single dollar I spend is an investment that immediately returns to me multiplied 100-fold. My hands are eternally blessed, and everything they touch instantly turns to prosperity, profit, and success. I am permanently totally free from all debt, and I live perpetually in the grace of divine overflow and surplus. I am a generous, joyful, and consistent giver, and my generosity is divinely and rapidly reciprocated in perfect alignment with my need. Do not allow your current or past circumstances to tell you otherwise. Faith is the powerful substance of things hoped for, the overwhelming, undeniable evidence of things unseen and yet profoundly true. The very moment you declare this truth, the divine begins to move mountains, shift paradigms, and create undeniable miracles on your behalf. Doors of opportunity are swinging wide open right now. Resources are being rerouted directly into your domain. The financial breakthrough is not a distant hope, it is already here, fully manifested and waiting for material evidence. You simply need to align your mind and spirit to receive the material evidence. We have set the most powerful foundation possible. The flow has begun. Prepare yourself now to enter the full, unstoppable current of this massive financial manifestation. Allow this energy of absolute breakthrough to permeate every single cell of your being. This is your new normal. This is your prophetic awakening. The truth of your abundance is now established. Remember this feeling of absolute certainty. The old story of struggle is over. Your new story of unlimited overflow begins now in this moment. The divine source has already confirmed your provision. Your next step is simply to expect the best. Trust the divine law. Your wealth is guaranteed. The breakthrough is locked in. You are unstoppable. Now that we have successfully awakened the spirit of unstoppable abundance within us, it is critically important to deepen the flow and cement this seismic shift in consciousness. We have moved beyond merely asking. We are now operating in the quiet, powerful certainty of knowing that our provision is guaranteed. This middle portion of our declaration is dedicated to specific, microscopic gratitude and the activation of divine wisdom. The essential inner guidance needed to confidently manage the massive, accelerating, and unexpected wealth that is now, undeniably, on its way to your physical reality. We approach the divine source not with the desperation of need, but with the quiet, unshakable confidence of knowing that our request was granted the very moment we declared it. We stand firmly in the present moment, acknowledging and celebrating every single provision, past and present, understanding completely that this profound gratitude is the spiritual fuel for our ever-expanding future. Focus deeply on your breathing. Inhale confidence, exhale all residual doubt. Inhale pure, unlimited abundance, exhale every last shred of fear. Feel the shift. Own the power. A prayer of specific gratitude and claiming total independence. Dear God, divine source, infinite intelligence, I thank you deeply, profusely, and specifically for all that I already have. I thank you for the secure clothes on my back, the solid roof over my head, and the nourishing, plentiful food on my table. I vividly see the abundance that is already present in every corner of my life. And my heart is overflowing with a tangible, measurable gratitude that accelerates my receiving. I thank you for the health that allows me to enjoy this abundance. I thank you for the profound crystalline wisdom you have instantly bestowed upon me to manage my rapidly increasing resources wisely and without hesitation. I thank you for the absolute clarity to instantly recognize and seize every genuine opportunity and the deep sovereign discernment to instantly turn away from all distraction, loss, and unwise financial decisions. I am a wise, capable, and powerful steward of the massive sudden wealth you are entrusting me with. My mind is sharp, my decisions are divinely guided, and my financial discernment is absolute and infallible. I receive this wisdom now. I specifically declare a total and complete immediate freedom from all debt, all mortgages, all credit card obligations, all student loans, all hidden liabilities. I call forth the exact, perfect, and necessary amount of financial resource needed to clear every liability and every outstanding obligation, effective immediately. I declare that the power of your provision is infinitely and immeasurably greater than any outstanding debt. I am completely debt-free and financially sovereign now and forever. My debt is fully canceled. My slate is clean. I thank you for restoring my dignity, my strength, and my complete, secured independence. The insidious fear of being a burden on my children or loved ones is utterly dissolved, banished, and replaced with the power of being a resource. I am perfectly equipped to care for myself, to lavishly bless my loved ones, and to give back to the world generously and effortlessly. My independence is secure, stable, and perpetually supported by your endless, unceasing flow of goodness. I will never lack again. Financial prosperity is deeply and inextricably tied to our spiritual and psychological health. Scarcity is a vibrational parasite that often thrives in a mind filled with comparison, resentment, or guilt over past decisions. We are now going to purge these negative limiting anchors once and for all and install the spiritual operating system of pure, unadulterated, sustained abundance. The purge, eliminating subconscious financial blockages, the reprogramming of guilt and unworthiness. If you carry any residual guilt about wanting massive wealth or living in luxurious comfort, release it now. Wealth is not greed. Wealth is a powerful, amplified tool for immense good and for global impact. To desire prosperity is to desire the increased capacity to help, to bless, to fund solutions, and to secure your peace of mind. Affirm this truth. I am wholly, deeply, and completely worthy of all the good things life has to offer. My worth is divinely granted. I accept massive, effortless wealth and luxurious comfort without a trace of guilt, knowing that I will use every resource and every dollar for the highest good of myself, my family, and all humanity. My wealth is a blessing, not a burden, and I joyfully and gratefully receive it now and forever. The neutralization of comparison and envy, looking at what others have, only creates blockages, delays, and spiritual friction in your own unique flow. Comparison is the ultimate thief of joy and the primary enemy of personal abundance. Focus only on your unique, perfectly appointed path and timeline. Affirm this truth. My financial journey is unique, perfect, and divinely timed. I celebrate the massive, visible success of others, and I use it as powerful, focused inspiration, not destructive, competitive comparison. I run only my own race, and absolute sovereign victory and limitless financial freedom are guaranteed for me. I stay in my lane and win. The eradication of the fear of loss and insecurity. For this generation, there is a deep-seated generational fear that whatever blessing comes in will be inevitably lost through recession, sudden illness, or poor choices. We must dissolve this crippling anxiety and replace it with unbreakable, absolute trust in the divine protection of our assets. Affirm this truth. My prosperity is not dependent on the stock market, interest rates, government policies, or any external fluctuating human conditions. My wealth is rooted in the infinite, unchanging source. I cannot lose what is divinely given and protected. My wealth is protected, multiplied, and eternally secure. I live in the certainty of perpetual increase and guaranteed exponential growth. All my investments are perfectly secured. We are not just reciting words, we are creating powerful, permanent neural pathways in our brain. Every single affirmation is a direct, undeniable command to your subconscious mind, permanently retraining it from being a magnet for struggle to becoming an open, clear, and constant receiver of perpetual overflow. When you declare, "I am richly provided for," your subconscious immediately stops arguing with your reality and begins working tirelessly to find and create the absolute material evidence to make that command your absolute immediate truth. The declaration of immediate and sustained wealth flow. Listen closely and absorb the high-frequency energy of these words. This is your solidified, secured reality, activated and sealed by the unwavering power of your faith. I declare that money flows to me easily, effortlessly, and constantly. I am receptive to the massive multi-million-dollar wealth that is now manifesting through unexpected passive income, highly profitable investments, sudden financial gifts, and brilliant divine inspiration. I am divinely guided to the exact people, the perfect business opportunities, and the golden ideas that multiply my income exponentially and without any resistance. Every single financial decision I make is a deeply guided, profitable, and supremely wise decision. I operate with the wisdom of the most successful, most ethical investors in the world. I give thanks for the immediate secured resources to live a life of comfort, limitless travel, vibrant, guaranteed health, and profound global contribution. I have more than enough, a massive surplus, to fully fund my legacy, my purpose, and every single desire of my heart. I am financially free, sovereign, and fully independent at this very moment. I operate permanently from a place of overwhelming surplus and overflow. My financial accounts and my assets now permanently reflect the unlimited, boundless, and infinite nature of my divine source. I am rich. I am a constant, active, and powerful channel of blessings. The more generous I am, the more instantaneously I receive. My boundless prosperity is an undeniable, verifiable benefit to my family, my community, and the entire world. I am a benevolent billionaire in spirit. I thank you, God, for the sudden and miraculous abundance that is manifesting in my life this very week. I welcome sudden, massive deposits, unexpected windfalls of income, and incredible appreciation of all my assets. I receive it now and I thank you. I trust the perfect divine timing of my prosperity. I am patient. I am supremely confident, and I am absolutely full of powerful, unwavering faith. I know that what I have decreed and claimed is already settled and done in the spiritual realm. The material evidence is assured. Every single block, every single limitation, every single closed door that has been closed to me is now being blown wide open. My path to multi-millionaire status is clear, open, and effortless. I walk the path of gold. I am receiving the exact, perfect business contact, the ideal, rare investment opportunity, and the precise, unexpected financial gift that accelerates my freedom plan. I receive it now with profound, tangible gratitude. My receiving capacity is now expanded beyond all previous limits. Allow the pure, positive power of these declarations to fill the very atmosphere of your life from the top of your head to the soles of your feet. Feel the joy, the immense relief, and the deep, pervasive sense of peace that comes from knowing your provision is secured, stable, and utterly ceaseless. The spiritual work in this phase is now complete. The manifestation process is now accelerated beyond all human measure. We move into the final phase, living daily in the concrete, verifiable reality of the financial breakthrough we have already claimed and received. Stay in this high vibration. Hold the line. The absolute undeniable evidence is on its way, manifesting now. We have reached the glorious culmination of our powerful divine financial prayer journey. The critical spiritual shift has occurred. You have deliberately, powerfully stepped out of the prison of lack and into the glorious, infinite, and secured realm of abundance. The challenge now is paramount. It is to stay there permanently. This final crucial section is about sealing the divine contract, maintaining your perpetually high vibrational frequency, and receiving the next non-negotiable steps for continuous, effortless prosperity and the building of a lasting, generational legacy that will outlive you. Your primary spiritual work is no longer to worry, struggle, or beg. Your work is to expect, to celebrate, to give generously, and to manage wisely. The covenant of celebration and impeccable stewardship. Dear God, I stand before you now in absolute, vibrant, and overflowing celebration. I thank you profusely for the immediate, incredible, and ongoing expansion of my finances and my capacity to receive. I celebrate the clarity, the deep abiding peace, and the profound certain sovereign freedom I now feel in my spirit, mind, and body. I commit with my whole heart and soul to being an impeccable, wise, and profoundly generous steward of this extraordinary wealth and influence you have blessed me with. I vow to use this abundant blessing to 1. Secure and sustain my total health, energy, and the comprehensive well-being of my beloved family, ensuring a life of dignity, comfort, and zero dependency. 2. Fully fund my greatest purpose, my passions, and the charitable, impactful legacy I am destined to leave in this world. 3. Be a consistent, powerful, and anonymous source of massive generosity to others and the causes that are aligned with your highest ethical purpose. 4. Never again for a single moment operate from a place of fear, scarcity, or financial limitation, trusting only in your constant, infinite supply, which is secured forever. Living in the abundant reality, the principle of non-resistance and perpetual expectation. The quickest and most effective way to fully manifest and sustain a blessing is to live daily, moment by moment, as if you already possess the absolute fullness of what you have desired and decreed. Today you are financially sovereign. Walk, speak, think, and act from this unshakable position of power, certainty, and grace. Your every movement is a movement of a wealthy individual. Eliminate the language of lack, the purge. You are banned from using any language that suggests limitation. You are now a being of infinite possibility. Replace every scarcity thought with an abundance decree. For example, when viewing something expensive, replace, "I can't afford that" with, "I choose not to invest my resources in that right now." Or, "My resources are limitless and I am choosing a higher, better use for them." This shifts you from victim to chooser. Act with dignity and certainty. Your identity has changed. The fear of being a financial burden on anyone is completely annihilated. You are now the wellspring, the resource, the solution. Approach every conversation, every investment, and every decision with the quiet, authoritative confidence of a financially secure and sovereign individual. Your peace of mind is your most valuable asset, and it signals to the universe that your receiving channels are open, clear, and massive. The joyful giver principle amplified. Find a way to give today, not out of obligation, but out of the sheer joy of your surplus. A significant tip, a thoughtful donation, a sincere, lavish blessing to a stranger. The conscious, intentional act of giving affirms your profound abundance and immediately opens the floodgates for more to come rushing back to you, multiplied exponentially. Giving is the spiritual mechanism for accelerated receiving and perpetual increase. Be outrageously generous. The final sealing affirmation of perpetual overflow. Close your eyes. Take a deep, final, liberating breath, inhaling the certainty of your wealth. Let this absolute truth become the spiritual DNA of your being. This is the truth that cannot be reversed or denied. I am the living, breathing, perfect, and unshakable manifestation of God's unstoppable, unlimited abundance. I live permanently in the overflow. My cup is not just full, it is running over onto the paths of those around me, blessing them immediately. I am blessed in every single way to be an ultimate blessing to my family and the world. Wealth is my natural, intended, and secured state. Prosperity is my divine, unchangeable inheritance. I am safe. I am secure. I am powerful. I am a magnet for constant increase. And I am infinitely, eternally rich. I trust the effortless flow. I live only in gratitude. I am financially free. I have done the spiritual work. I receive the material reward. So it is sealed and done. Amen. A deep moment of quiet reflection, gratitude, and powerful, uplifting instrumental music. My dear friend, the process is complete. The spiritual foundation for your massive, sustained financial breakthrough has been laid, sealed, and signed by the divine. You have successfully shifted your consciousness, and the physical, tangible results must and will, by immutable divine law, follow instantly and visibly. But understand this crucial truth: a breakthrough is an event, a legacy is a continuous process. To ensure this phenomenal shift is permanent and that your prosperity continues to grow effortlessly, you must now move from manifestation to preservation. The greatest threat to new wealth is not the economy, it is lack of wisdom and strategic guidance. This is why the next step in this playlist is the most critical follow-up you can take. You need the wisdom to manage, multiply, and protect this overflowing blessing so it becomes a multi-generational force. I have meticulously prepared the immediate follow-up prayer, which focuses entirely on attracting the divine wisdom and strategic clarity required to turn this incredible influx of wealth into a permanent, secure, and lasting legacy that can never be diminished, lost, or threatened. The next video in this powerful, life-changing prosperity playlist, titled After the Breakthrough, a prayer to manifest the divine wisdom to keep, multiply, and secure your new wealth, is waiting for you now. Do not break the momentum. Do not let the anxiety of stewardship or the uncertainty of management steal your peace or your profits. Click the video that just appeared on your screen, or immediately find the link in the description below. Let's continue this journey together, making sure your financial breakthrough is not just a temporary, fleeting event, but your new, permanent, and sustainable way of life, a secured legacy for you and your lineage. Your destiny of secured, limitless abundance is non-negotiable. I will meet you in the next prayer to lock in your wisdom and secure your legacy forever.